All right, and so for our last example, we have this fraction. And again, we want to simplify it into the a plus bi form. How do we do it? Step one, just multiply top and bottom by the conjugate of the bottom. So what's that going to look like here? It's going to be multiplied by 1 minus 4i, right? So top 1 minus 4i, and the bottom 1 minus 4i. So what's that going to come out to? Again, I don't want to deal with the top yet, so I'm just going to write that down as 3 minus 2i times 1 minus 4i, okay? All over, let's go ahead and multiply this out. So 1 times 1 is just 1. 1 times negative 4i is negative 4i. 4i times 1 is 4i. So again, those middle terms are going to cancel out, right? So you're going to have negative 4i plus 4i, right? And finally, 4i times negative 4i is, of course, going to be negative 16i squared. So from here, these two terms go to 0, right? So we come over here, and we're left with, again, let's just keep the top the same for now, 3 minus 2i times 1 minus 4i, all over what? 1 minus 16 times I squared. What's I squared? Negative 1. So it's 1 minus 16 times negative 1, so 1 plus 16, so which is 17. So all over 17. From here, just like in the last example, work out the top. So multiply it through, we'll get 3 times 1, 3. 3 times negative 4i, so negative 12i. Negative 2i times 1, so minus 2i. Negative 2i times negative 4i plus 8i squared, all over 17. So let's move finally down here. Again, combine like terms, work out the I squared. So you know this comes out to equals 3 minus what? 14i, right? Combining like terms, and plus 8 times negative 1, still all over 17. This is equal to, so you can do, 3 minus 8, right? So negative 5 minus 14i, all over 17. And so here, if you want to go ahead and, so this is a fair final answer. If you want to go ahead and get it into the a plus bi form, you can just, again, each term by what's the denominator, right? So a plus bi form would actually be, let's do it right here, equal to negative 5 over 17 minus 14 over 17. It's an ugly 4, 1 second. There we go, 14 over 17i, right, where your a is negative 5 over 17 and your b value is negative 14 over 17. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you have a better feel for the procedure now. So again, especially, you very often on the SAT see it in this sort of fractional form. You have to figure it out. When you see this fraction, just multiply by the conjugate of what's on the bottom. The i's will work themselves out. Just keep multiplying it through and simplifying as much as you can. Once you make this first step, the rest is just keep multiplying it through and simplifying it. I mean, like, I didn't make any decisions after this, right? After this, I didn't make any choices to do any more operations. I just followed whatever the math was telling me to do. And we come down to this. So let me throw some examples at you of, first of all, just again, making sure you're comfortable with knowing how to operate with an I to a certain exponent. And then finally, I'll just give you a few more of these to do by yourself so that you can get a feel for multiply by conjugate, follow through the math.